Welcome to Broadview Stadium in Buffalo. Nearing the midway point of this season, Week 5 in our coverage of EA Sports College football. It's the Sacramento State Hornets and the Buffalo Bulls. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, it is a wild scene here down on the field. The home coach has told me pregame he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Bulls will kick off first, and here we go. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And this junior tight end is a steady, productive piece of their attack. 5 catches in their last win, a couple of them going for touchdowns. Quick give. It's Rainey. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and this crowd getting even more juice. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Takes the handoff. It's Moss. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback keep. Could be an alley. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The run inside. It's Moss. They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that run.
Sometimes as an offense, you like run plays and you like running it right into the teeth of the blitz. That's what happened right there. Everybody up front got a hat on a hat, and they were able to crease that defense.
3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Tell you what, that was a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. Motion from the wide receiver. A designed run for the quarterback. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. No good. After the miss, no change in the score.
And this place was going crazy before the game, and the offense on the first drive kind of quieted them down a little bit, but the defense, great job. They get a goal-to-go situation. They get the stop, force the field goal, force the miss. The crowd's back in it, baby.
They couldn't find the uprights on that 51-yard field goal attempt, so they'll give up the football. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 34. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Handoff again. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Back to throw, it's Blake. They're all over him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The Bulls decide to punt it away.
Number 35, on to kick it away.
First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Second down to the air. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Quarterback's got the first. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. From the gun, it's Rainey. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Left side, it's Rainey. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. They go to the counter. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
Snags it, and he's open. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. New set of downs after the completion. Hands it off on the counter. Breaks into the open. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. Coming out with it, it's Bolden. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Sells the run, wants to pass. Swings it out to his running back. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. And the Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The fake and wants to throw. Going for the big play. Pulls it in. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Blake. Fires to the middle. Got there right as the ball did, jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. The Bulls will punt this one away. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Give to the back. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Running inside, it's Moss. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the first quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Wide receiver going in motion. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Got a little space, and he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. Just barely picked up a yard, but that last completion, it's 2nd and 9. Keeps it on the option. He's got the first down. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. First down, 10 yards to go. Hits inside, it's Rainey. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Walker to throw. Got his man downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Good enough for a first down.
After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
And he tacks on the extra point. Here he comes with the return. And the returner is stopped. So the Buffalo offense ready to go on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point. And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. The play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Bulls have this offense rolling. Off play action on 1st down. Quick step and go. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Caught behind the line. It's Bolden. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Right side, it's Watkins.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
All over him immediately. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Dropping back, it's Blake. Flips it out to the back. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's fourth down. They'll try to convert on fourth and short from the 20. Still looking. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Turns up, it's Bolden. Sweet spin. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bulls! There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Moss. He's got enough. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Keeps it moving, it's Rainey. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the boot, looking for his man. Got out of trouble and throws. Hauls it in. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. 3rd and 4. Walker will fire. Right down the middle. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Got to make the play on 4th. Rush is on. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Grab behind the line. It's Watkins. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. On first down, here comes this offense. Red pass, it's complete. Long way to go on 2nd down. Makes the catch and he's free. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, Bulls! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game, and he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
And the extra point is good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Straight ahead, it's Rainey. Turning it on! He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Walker to throw. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The Bulls use their first timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Snags it over the middle. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the 1st down.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On target. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the 1st down marker. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw, it's Blake. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He can haul it in, incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. We are just about ready to start the 2nd half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Hand it to the back. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Leonard. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it upfield. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. This dude is putting in work out of the slot, and he is just wearing out this defense.
Man, you see it, Reese, in football. These slot guys are so quick, so athletic. You back them up off the football so you can't get hands on them, and you just find ways to continue to get him the football. He's making plays, so I'm going to continue to throw it his way.
And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down. The Bulls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bolden. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Blake. Extending the play. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Touchdown Bulls! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Between the hashes, it's Moses. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. He's now over the century mark with 102 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Maybe some room here. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. 2nd and inch is a really good time to take a shot. On the ground, it's raining. He'll be dropped.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
On the move. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical in the line of scrimmage by this offense.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Motion from the wideout. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Quick give, it's Rainey. Got the first down. Got enough space. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And they take it in for 6 more points. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job, and that helped lead to the home run.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. 2nd and long here. Give to the running back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Blake. Throws for the tight end. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. The run inside. It's Rainey. Got the first down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Ripped off a chunk on the opening play of this drive. Now it's first down from the 48. Fresh center downs going to the air. Under pressure. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. From the gun, it's Rainey. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. This time they'll throw it. Escapes the pressure to his right. Caught. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And this is the kind of quarterback I want to build my offense around. I mean, guys that can scoot, extend plays. It makes the offensive line better, wide receivers better when you can do things like this and get completions down the field.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. On the option. Quick toss. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Not a chance. Missed it. After the miss here in the 4th quarter, still deadlocked. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. And after that missed field goal, can these guys take advantage and go down and break this tie? Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Rides to the back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Right at the line. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. And the Bulls will send out the punt unit. He's going to have to strike this ball well in the face of this howling wind. On the return. Makes a move. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Handoff from the gun. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Walker will fire. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He'll try to do it himself. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. A field goal attempt from this spot would be 52 yards out. A few yards on 3rd down would make it easier. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. They are on the move. As they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's Rainey. Across the 15. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the fourth quarter, but you do want to be careful not to score too quickly. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. All alone as he catches it. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown.
And sometimes I think there are decisions, and you got to make the tough decisions, and that's your job. That's why you get paid the big bucks. But I'm taking the lead. I'm kicking the field goal. I'm taking no chances.
Stepping to the right. Touchdown, Sacramento State. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Out of the end zone. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So the Buffalo offense ready to go on the attack. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Looking deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Blake. Oh, pressure's coming. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Bulls send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Trying to make one miss. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The give on the counter. Makes the tackle.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Bought a little time, lets it go. And the missed connection on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. So the defense trying to protect the lead, but they could also put a punctuation mark on this thing and end it with a big turnover. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bolden. Discards him with the stiff arm. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Blake. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Going to try to get it himself. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush right in his face. He's sacked. This defense all over it. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on 4th down. Got to have it here on 4th down. Here comes the heat. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. Drops back on 1st down. Back's got it on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down.
What a great job by the quarterback working through his progressions here. In a 2-minute situation, he doesn't force it down the field if it's not open. Check it down to your back, let him go to work, and he comes up with a huge play.
They're working that left side. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Takes a hit as he fires. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. Rides it and reads it. He'll take it himself. Oh, he's got some space. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the 1st down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. Looking downfield, it's Blake. Keeping his eyes downfield. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. Trying to bully their way in. Touchdown, Buffalo. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. On the move, it's raining. Enough to move the chains. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout called by the offense.
They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36. Fresh set of downs going up top. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe 1 possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Hits inside, it's raining. There he goes. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. Here comes 1st and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. Walker to throw. Unloads in the nick of time.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. 3rd and goal as they try to punch it in from the doorstep here in overtime. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Sacramento State. They strike first here in overtime. Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Wants to throw on first. On the move. He'll pull it down and run. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. And the Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, looking for a man. Good job just to get rid of that one.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the 1st down out of the Wildcat. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Scanning the field, it's Blake. Still looking. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. The give. Touchdown, Buffalo! They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with the point after.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. But now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with one play to win this football game.
Quick give. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. And the Bulls are in the red zone. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Touchdown, Buffalo! They get a score to take the lead here in the 2nd overtime. They got the touchdown. Now in the 2nd overtime, you have to go for 2. Snap to the back. They can't convert, and the lead remains at 6, and now they'll have to go on defense. Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. A 1st down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Walker will fire. He's going to take off. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. 3rd down in overtime. They have to keep the drive alive and try to get it in the house. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds his target. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. He'll throw it. He's got it on the move. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Takes the handoff. It's Rainey. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football, but when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone, can
caught. And he's not going to get the first down. Good stop there. 4th down. Pick it up here or this game is over. Needs it. Touchdown, Sacramento State. They got it in to tie it up here in double overtime, and now the two-pointer will win it.
Man, what a great response by this offense, going down the field, scoring the touchdown. Now, I got to go for 2. I know the new overtime rules. They changed this years ago. Jesse, you should work on this in practice. What's your go-to two-point play right here?
I'll tell you, after running the ball as well as they did on that last touchdown, I could see them doing it again. I think they've got confidence in the big fellas up front to get it done, find a way into the end zone, and be more physical.
And now it's all two-point conversion attempts from here on out. Walker to throw. Tremendous execution to get the 2, and now they turn up the heat. So now they'll need to answer to keep this game alive. He's looking to throw. Clutch play and execution ties the game again, and we'll play another overtime. So here we go again, and we'll see just how deep that two-point conversion bag really is. Motion from the back. Snap to the back. They are stopped on the two-point try, and now it'll be up to the defense. They broke serve, now a chance to win it with a two-point conversion. They can't get it in. Neither team can get the 2, and we'll play another overtime. Here comes the two-point try. He's looking to throw. Look out! They're stopped on the two-point try, and we are still tied. They got the stop, now to win it with a 2. Trying to surge it in. That's it. That's the ball game. The two-point try is a winner in OT. The drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coaching staff is going to look back at the overtime, and they're going to wish they had called some different plays. They had some things set up, but ultimately, with games like this, they come down to the wire. You got to be able to dial up plays to win. I don't think this coaching staff did a great job.
And it's so frustrating to get to this point and make enough plays to be in the game, to come up short in overtime. I'd almost